Me, it's a fishy tubie.
It's
I
also
just realized
un-
I was
it's
silent.
also ridiculously sexy for no reason.
Ooh.
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 You know what I'm talking about? Okay, listen, they have Kate Beckinsale in what amounts to like this sort of like leather kind of cat suit sort of thing going on, and she's got guns.
Nice.
Like, a lot of guns.
A lot of guns.
And then the guy who's like been drawn into all of this stuff, he's super hot, and then he takes his shirt off. And he's all just wet. You know what I'm talking about? There's that part of the movie at the end. He's just all wet, and he's like, shirtless. I'm not making this up.
No, I believe you.
Sound increasingly sus.
No. I believe you. Movies are crazy sometimes.
Yeah, you gotta watch it.
Okay.
It's a good movie.
We could watch it in one of our Discords.
Someday, yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like. Well, I mean, here's the thing. It's what you would pretty much expect from the early 2000s, late 90s kind of
Yeah.
thing. You know, your shoot 'em up kind of action thriller, and oh my gosh, everything is gothic and sexy, and there's blue light filter. And it's raining. It's raining all the time. You know what I'm talking about? It's raining all the time.
I
Doesn't
think I know
have
what you
to
mean.
Oh, it was raining all the time in it.
Yeah.
And it's moody and brooding, and she's standing on top of the edge of a building. It's like, I can just jump off because I'm a vampire.
Wee.
Oh wait, it wasn't even a cat suit. Now that I think about it, wasn't it also like a trench coat? Was it like a trench coat dress? I don't
Oh
remember.
my god.
A trench coat dress?
Oh my god.
Like
This is
Neo.
out of my head. Give me
I
a
think
second. Let me
I
look
think
at
it
Maybe she
was.
wearing like a coat. Maybe she was wearing a coat with the cat suit. I don't remember. Give me a second.
I gotta find my pen. I
I'm
lost
looking
it.
this up. Kate
Yeah.
Beckinsale, Underworld.
Where did I put my pen?
Am I just misremembering stuff? I just want to remember. Oh, see, it was a trench coat. Yeah, it was like a trench coat sort of outfit where it's all one thing. It kind of connects to the bottom part. So it is a cat suit, but it has also a coat.
Oh,
It's
there
not,
it
like,
is.
corseted onto her body. See? I wasn't. I'm not crazy.
You remembered better than you thought.
Ah, I knew it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just gonna post it. It's fine. I'm just gonna post it, and you'll understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'll post it so you can see the coat, and it's just right here between us. Just between us girls.
Oh, I remember this. Yeah.
See? That's
Yeah,
Underworld.
everybody's seen
Yeah.
Underworld at this
Everyone's
time.
seen Underworld.
I haven't seen it, but I've seen like all
The
pictures. And
It was
stuff.
always in a DVD bin at a certain point. At Target, Walmart, or any type of store, you will find it in a DVD bin just sitting there. Best Buy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was there on sale.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the funny thing about Underworld, though. It had a prequel, right? So there was a prequel in between, I think, sequels of Underworld. Like, there's like Underworld, like 1, 2, and 3, but like there's also a prequel, and it's like Rise of the Lycans, and that had one of the most uncomfortable sex scenes I've ever seen.
Oh no.
No, let me see if I can explain it without getting graphic. Okay, so you've got the character who plays like the head werewolf in like, the first movie, right? But it's the younger version of him, right? And so he's got, I don't know, maybe he's got a little more muscles, whatever. But he's still played by that one guy who's also in like what am I thinking about? He's not an actor you would typically think of as being sexy, okay?
Okay.
So he's there with like what seems to be a surrogate for so it's the daughter of like the head vampire or whatever in Underworld, okay? And so they're, you know, they're shacking up, right? And so they're about to have their love scene, right? And they're on the edge of this really, really tall castle.
Oh no.
And they just decide they're gonna bang hanging over the side.
Oh no. Oh
You see
no.
what I mean? It's the most uncomfortable.
It
So,
was.
I just keep thinking, I
You're gonna
would
fall.
feel so uncomfortable being the bottom, hanging off the side of the building.
Like, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, there they go.
Exactly. You're like, whoa.
Whee!
And the worst part is like it's one of the guys who was in Good Omens.
Mm-hmm.
So
I am not
seeing
familiar.
that guy in a completely different set of makeup as like the good angel, giving giving soft gay vibes, and then I'm
Yeah.
seeing him like hanging off the side of a building, dripping wet in goth makeup. It is a very different feeling.
Yeah.
Hey,
My
did
heart.
anybody ever seen The Prophecy?
No.
I don't know if I saw that.
It was about Christopher Walken being an angel, Gabriel, who didn't know how to drive, and so he kind of took the car. He he made like almost zombies out of people
Oh.
so they could drive him around so he could go find his half angel Nephilim.
Oh.
And
That is not even the weirdest movie I've heard, like movie description I've heard of. So like, keep going.
and his name was Daniel.
That's not even the weirdest
And
thing I've ever heard. So.
and so but he wouldn't let these people die. He wanted to he wanted to eat and do all of this other stuff, and he was just mean the entire time because he was like mad because he always called the humans stupid monkeys. And
Oh damn.
yeah, it was really weird. It was a really weird series. It was like 3 movies long. Okay, we all gotta watch it. It was really good because it was, let's put it this way. He in the 3rd movie he was playing his trumpet because he lost all of his powers, and so he decided to teach himself how to drive, and he was driving in the middle of the road, and he was playing his trumpet as well. He used to just walk by people and just go shh, and they would just collapse because he didn't want to
jeez.
talk to them.
I never saw this, but now this is just sounding crazy.
It was
Sounds like a crazy
very
movie to watch.
crazy. It was very crazy, but it was supposed to be serious.
Keone. Like,
He has
the guy, the men in
spoken.
both of those pictures are the same person. You see what I'm saying? It's like it's very off-putting to watch Good Omens and then watch like Underworld: Rise of the Lycans and realize they're the same person.
No, that's the guy.
Yes, that's the same person. They're both the same guy.
He looked like this one dude. I'm trying to remember his
It's
name.
Michael Sheen is who this is.
Oh no.
It's Michael Sheen. You can look him up. He's been in a number of different things, but it's very off-putting to realize that these men are the same person, and this is the guy being held off the side of a building by a sexy vampire lady.
Mm-mm.
So
Well,
I mean, if you gotta die that way, there are worse ways to go.
well, you know, somebody gotta love him.
Yeah. I'm saying he's not terrible looking. It's just he looked like very different people.
Look, I think there's only one way to see this, the prophecy.
Oh no, you're gonna look for it, aren't you?
I'm gonna find a prophecy real quick and show you something.
The Prophecy?
Yeah, you guys are
I'm trying to
gonna
think of
love
some
it.
other movies exactly like what you're talking about that I feel like I need to share with you as well. Like, did you ever watch Constantine?
Yes,
Keanu Reeves.
yes.
Oh, that
I
is
was all into his angel self,
different.
and they had a Gabriel in there too.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to think. There's another one that's actually really good. Oh god, what's it called? It's on the tip of my tongue. It's this one where an angel shows up and then cuts off his wings and stuff to get off radar so that he can protect this child. That's supposed to be, I think, like I can't remember. Like there's a special child or whatever, and they're in a diner in the middle of the desert, and there's they get attacked by all of these angels and stuff in the diner. It is absolutely bonkers. It is so crazy, and the weirdest part is like there's this old lady, I think, at one point that gets like it was like what was it? She was like possessed or something somehow.
I got you guys right now. I'm about to show you now a funny scene from the prophecy. It's
Wait,
very
honestly?
important. Yep, I'm about to show you.
Okay, all right, I'm locked in. I'm watching. I'll turn on the sound. Wait, why is it? Oh no, commercial break in process. What do you mean?
Okay, let me wait for that commercial break to be done. We're not doing
Okay.
that. They gotta see too. They gotta see this. This is hilarious. This is the scene that'll make you want to watch it.
Okay, okay.
Is the commercial break over?
Okay, right. I don't see it right now, so go on.
Okay, here we go.
Say, ma'am, any idea where I can find Old Woman Butte?
You tell me that
Yeah,
guy
it's on
was
the
in there.
reservation.
I love this guy.
Christopher
It's supposed to be
Walken.
just a tad more
Christopher
specific.
Walken. I love
He's the
him.
main character.
Oh, that would have sold me immediately.
He won't let her die. Cause he need a driver.
Brian. Isn't your friend hungry?
I'm already sold. It's Christopher Walken. Are you kidding me?
Not for a while, I'm afraid. Funniest thing.
He's Gabriel.
Don't do that.
Take the 522 to the Sunsella Wash cutoff.
He has the
First
most
dirt road,
slick back
go left.
hair, slick back hair.
25 miles, you'll see.
Much obliged. Let's get cracking, Rachel.
No.
Eternity. Here. In that sagging skin suit. Or one more day with me.
Why?
Can't drive. But I can wait. Till stars burn out for you to make up your mind. That we'll meet again.
Suits me.
Thank you.
That.
I'm sold. I'm ready. Also, I gotta use the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
I will be back.
Okay, back to music. Alright, there we go. Now everything is set. That movie is hilarious. Could watch that forever. Alright, back to fixing small things on here because I didn't do vector. This would make sense if I did do vector, I guess. Like I used this little... Wait.
Okay, I am back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Miramax didn't get on network television enough. It's like they didn't want to redistribute in syndication. I feel like that. It was a good movie though. That series. Hey, Kione, you didn't see it?
See what now, huh?
You were away when I played that, weren't you?
Maybe?
Yeah, you didn't see it. I'm gonna just pass it to you,
Okay.
and it's a minute long.
Okay.
It's in the chat.
The Prophecy.
That scene will make you want to watch it. If you like that kind of thing. Christopher Walken is one of my favorite actors.
Oh, he's great.
Yes.
Yeah, he's wonderful.
I see what you mean, however, about vector layers, because right here I'm cleaning up the art so much right now. I feel like it's too late to use vector on this one, but the next one I'll use vector. Because I got more to do.
Yeah, it might be too late to use it on this for right now, but oh, the next one will be just fine.
You don't mind if I consult you for a vector help?
No, I don't mind. We'll work for tips.
Okay.
Or also mutual advice.
Okay.
Both are. But I have to start trying to actually do things that bring in more money, or my mother's gonna strangle me in my sleep.
Oh, I get you.
But
Thank
also
you. Thank you so much for the hydrate. Thanks for the head pat. No, I get ya. I get ya. Same
I'm
here.
trying-
I gotta get a job.
Mm,
I do not have a job.
I was trying to look for for work around here that would be making enough per hour that would actually make it worth it. I do not live in a good place for work to finding a job
Oh man.
while having no vehicle and no public transportation.
Oh yeah.
That's difficult, isn't it? I wish I could just get rid of.
Paid off in cash. Do you realize how much money it would cost just to maintain that vehicle and pay for gas?
$5,000 a
way more
year
than-
at least.
And I'm like,
For
way more
gas.
money. Yeah,
Oh.
way more money than you're paying for Ubers.
Crashed
Like,
again.
Easily. Oh no.
Yeah, I refreshed and it's still on that Twitch.
Twitch does have a tendency to mess up like this.
The YouTube is still going.
Okay, so it is just
It-
Twitch.
Like I
then.
said, it is probably just Twitch being
Damn.
Twitch.
Yeah. And it doesn't look like it's out on Streamlabs.
Okay.
Yep. Also, what I need to do is actually go and make a reference sheet of all of the Clip Studio paintbrushes that I've seen people post about that I've bookmarked on Twitter, so that I can just take all the bookmarks off of Twitter.
Yeah.
Because like I have a bunch bookmarks that I have not even tried out. They're
Mm-hmm.
just like, in case someone asks me, hey, do you know if there's a brush that's sort of like this thing? And I'll be like, yes, I know exactly where that thing is. Here, let's go through all the things. Because I'm like a digital hoarder. I need to stop.
Same.
I have problems. It needs to stop.
My bookmarks on like my browser are pretty much useless. I have so many.
Actually, here's the
Yeah.
funny part. My bookmarks on browser, on the other hand, are actually far more useful. It's because I have things like recipes bookmarked. I
Yeah.
have I have stuff that's usually like very important business, potential business information. It's like, oh, this will be useful to me or someone else that I'm eventually going to bump into. Will be like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm thinking about doing this thing, and I'll be like, hey, I've seen something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like I actually have some pretty useful ones. Bookmarks. It's the bookmarks that I have on stuff like Twitter and the things I've pinned on Pinterest that
Oh yeah.
that are an abomination. And I'm like, oh. And then Pinterest ever so often comes and will send me an email, be like, hey, listen, we think what you pinned 5 years ago is pornography now.
Oh, I've
Oh
had that happen
yes,
too!
yes.
I'm like, I didn't even upload this. Why are you telling me this? Go away.
It's like we think you pinned pornography on your private board, and it's like this is an art reference. It's like, sir, this is a Wendy's. What's wrong?
Yeah, get out of here. Yeah.
Get out of here! Like there's nothing that
out.
I have pinned on Pinterest that I would have problem with showing a random person. If I preface with, hey, there's gonna be like a lot of art anatomy references here.
Yeah.
So some there might be mild nudity, if that, but it's more like naked Barbie dolls rather than.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
here's the thing: anytime that they actually decide to give the naked Barbie doll just a little bit of natural heft to them, this is porn.
I
You
hate that
flagged your
shit.
account. You flagged these things as pornography, and you should know. I was like, wait, what? Because they had like the thighs were a little bit bigger.
Wow, imagine that. Curvy people exist.
So for some reason, like Pinterest's AI seems to recognize anything that's just like a pin of somebody a little bit curvy. This is porn.
Yeah.
I
If they're
hate that
if they're
shit.
skinny,
Holy
and here's
fuck.
the thing: if they're skinny and they're fit, it gets flagged as being pro Anna.
You can't.
What?
I'm not kidding. I swear to God, I've had things like, and it's just a picture of a fit dude with muscles, and they're like,
Yeah.
well, he looks too fit.
Oh my god.
This is like the inspiration type shit, and I'm like, what the fuck are you?
Get out of here, man.
I'm not even kidding.
You're
I
not
wish
allowed
that I
to
was.
do anything. No, I believe you.
It got flagged as
That's
self harm, and
ridiculous.
I'm like, what?
What?
Yes, that's what they
Self
flagged it as,
harm.
I'm like,
Holy shit.
So you can't be
kidding.
skinny.
yeah, no, you can't. Like if you look too muscular and skinny, because clearly there's no people out there that are muscular and skinny in reality,
of
except for
course not.
like everybody at the damn Olympics. No, that body type doesn't exist in real life. Nope.
And if you're too curvy, you're porn apparently.
Yep,
Okay.
exactly.
Wow.
God.
It blew my mind, and I've sent several very very angry messages to them. They're like,
Good.
hey, yo,
You guys need to
fix your
put an
effing
actual
bots. This is
person.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
I haven't done anything.
This is bullshit. Yeah, exactly.
Like, and the
Jeez.
thing is, like, some of these things are things I posted like I pinned 10 years ago.
Yeah,
10
yeah.
years ago.
It's
What
like,
am I
huh?
supposed to? Am I supposed to like keep track of everything?
No.
But they expect
It's
you
like, it was
to.
okay then, but it's not okay now. Like, what's happening here?
It's so bullshit. Yeah.
Like I'm looking at things where they're telling me that there were things that there were violations here, and I'm checking them right now. And here's the funny part in all of this is like nearly everything that I have contested was like after they had a human look at it, they're like, oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with
Sorry
this.
about that.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Like I'm looking at one right now, and it's basically a lady, just kind of like, how do I say this? She's sort of kneeling down,
Yeah.
and it's trying to show like the legs, where the leg position should be in that position.
Yeah.
But to do that, she can't be wearing any clothing.
Exactly.
But this had gotten flagged, and I'm like, this is weird.
Oh boy. Damn.
Yep. That got flagged. Oh, that had initially got flagged, but that has been overturned and reinstated.
For now.
For now.
For
Yeah,
now.
for now.
I've had things get reflagged.
What
after-
the? Oh
Thanks
my
for the hug,
God.
QQ.
I've had things get reflagged like 10 times, and then once they had a human look at it, they're like, "Oh,
Huh.
ah."
Oh, there's nothing wrong with this after all. Okay.
Like I'm gonna send this right here, and I don't think that this is far too racy. This is like blobs. This got flagged.
Oh my god, that got flagged? What?
Yes, this has gotten flagged before.
You can't. Pinterest is not usable as a reference anymore.
No, it's not.
I have blocked all of the AI stuff though. They made you able to go and do that now.
Really?
So I have
Yeah.
since yes.
Nice.
I've forgotten exactly what you have to do that, but you have to go into your settings.
That was. You
And
can't
it's like
even use
there's like
that.
There's a series of little things you have to kind of click off on.
Oh, okay.
Hmm?
Gotcha.
I think I'd still be there if that was still going on. It was like I was at my wit's end. I was just seeing constant AI bullshit, this and that and the other. I was like, oh my god, what's
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
This has gotten flagged. I think on my account at least I think 6 times. Hold on, here we are. Because boobs.
Yeah, heavens forbid. Jeez.
Wow.
So you're starting to understand my frustration where I'm like, what is
Oh, yeah.
going on here?
Yeah, I've run into it too.
It's come to the point where you have to buy physical references.
Yeah.
Like you gotta go out and get a book
Yeah.
Mm.
or go to a
No,
Patreon.
I still have a huge gigantic hoard of things in my
Same.
on here. Like it is extensive. I'm actually terrified to show people of how bad it is. Not because of the content, but just of how expensive it is. There's just so much. There's just so much.
Well, I know how that is.
There's so much, and you have to understand. I've been hoarding this stuff since like the early 2000s.
That makes
so
sense
there's just-
then.
There's
Yeah.
stuff. There's just so much, and I don't even know how to. Like, I really should go through and just start. But I mean, I have some of them in folders too. That's the thing. I have
Right.
some of them are even in folders. We've got to go and
Uh-oh.
try to organize it.
Yeah.
It's that bad. There's so much.
Yeah.
My main monitor, it will just put all of the icons together. And there's just like a wall of icons, and I'm like, no.
Oh
like a big old-
no.
I have a big old both of these are big old monitors.
Yeah. Same.
You know, I feel like if some people were to come here, they'd be like, "Oh my god, what are you doing? What? You only have just the one big monitor and a tablet? What's wrong with you? Why don't you have like a secondary monitor for this?
Oh yeah.
Why don't you have another monitor for chat?" It's like, well, because monitors cost money.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
You think I made a money right now?
Yeah, you're doing what you can.
Oh my god. Also, I don't think I could fit a second monitor on this desk. With the current layout, with everything.
Okay, gotcha.
That's because we've got the PC on this desk. We've also got this arm here for the microphone, and then we've got
Yeah.
the what do you call it? We've got the 2 towers sitting on the desk for like Wi-Fi and the landline.
Yeah.
Not landline. What am I trying to say? Oh, Ethernet. Sorry, the Ethernet. One's for the Ethernet. The other one's for the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So that's sitting on the desk as well. And then plus, like, add this tablet on there. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Wait. The signal is looking again?
Yeah, it's been And then I refresh it and it comes back. So I think it's just Twitch again.
Twitch is just being the pain in the butt.
I
Yeah.
see, I see.
Oh, I'm glad I looked at this now because now I realize I have references for things I'd like to make as VTuber assets in here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yay! It's got like there's like a little teapot here and stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's cute.
Oh.
We should try drawing like a fancy teapot or coffee set.
I finally like got the face together so it doesn't look all messy.
Yay.
Good. Yay! I should try to be more encouraging. Yay! I'm having a low energy day.
It's
and
okay.
So we're just. That's about as good as I can.
I feel like you wore yourself out yesterday.
I did, and I woke up at like 10 something, and I tried to contact my boyfriend, but he was like, for a little while, was not contactable, and it turns out he was just in the hospital seeing his grandma.
Oh, okay.
And so then I felt like a big asshole afterwards. But like, where are you?
Yeah.
It's
Boyfriend.
I'm so sorry that I overslept. I was so like, I felt like, oh my god, I'm a failure. I'm a failure as a girlfriend. I'm a failure as everything. It just sucks. Why does everything suck? And then he's like, I'm here, seeing my grandma. And it turns out that she also broke her arm as well when she fell.
no.
And I'm like, oh,
Ow.
she
Poor
broke both
Graham.
hips. No, she broke like both hips and I think a leg and an
Oh my
arm.
god.
Yes. And I'm like, oh my
Jeez.
god, I feel such an asshole right now.
Oh yeah.
I feel like such an asshole now. Just.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, yes, I don't know. I kind of panic now when I wake up because I've been having these very weird, involved dreams. Do you ever just have those? And then when
Oh yeah, all the time. Yeah.
where
Mhm.
it's not just your regular dream. It's so involved that waking up is incredibly jarring. So you
Yep.
wake up and it's like,
And you tremble like that kind of
I
wake
know
up,
what you mean.
like you
Yeah.
shake yourself awake almost.
Or it's more like, what's real? I don't that if that felt so real. What's going on? Is this
Or
real?
there was like someone in the dream that was really close to you, and then when you wake up, you realize they just only existed in the dream, and then you're sad. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, no, they weren't real. No.
Yeah, I
or
have a lot of
you're doing-
those.
Or you're having a dream where you're getting your life together and everything is about to finally fall into place, and you're telling the people who've been assholes to you where to go, and that your life is finally gonna be great.
Yeah.
And then you wake up and you're like, oh shit!
Yeah.
Why can't we do that for real?
Damn.
It's not meant to be.
Nah, it's like it's not even just that. I think we all on some level want to have the, this. We don't just want to have be vindicated. We want the cinematic vindication.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? So it's not just
Yeah.
you're not just getting vindicated, invalidated through things. You're getting. It's the cinematic approach. It's like, I'm leaving now.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm leaving now, and I'm like, and I'm going to get married. And you give, and you say to those people who are assholes to you, you turn around, you cinematically give them the finger, and you walk out the door into the sun.
Into the sunset, exactly. Oh man.
Of course, like in real life, you would just stumble your words and say something incomprehensible.
Yeah, that
Like,
sounds about right.
Wait.
And then you kind of do the thing, and then you do the thing where you're doing like two middle fingers, and you're up and down like, and then you go out the door.
Yeah, see you later.
See you later. Who the fuck was that?
I don't know.
And they're like, who the hell was that? I
We
think I
don't
ever even
care.
Found out her name.
Yeah.
I had one of those dreams recently. And I think the reason I remembered it is because it's like the exact opposite of my recurring dream.
Ah,
Which-
okay.
Because I have this recurring dream where I'm moving into a college that doesn't look like the college that I went to or the dorms that I was in.
Yeah.
It's like that, but on steroids.
Oh, dang.
And it's disorienting. They're like, oh no, and you're trying to figure out where you gotta go, and I can't figure out where I'm supposed to be, and I can't figure out what room I'm supposed to be moving into, and
Yeah.
and I'm just like lost. Whereas in that dream, I was leaving the college. We're done with
Yeah.
everything. We've grown the amount that we need to grow. Fuck all y'all. I'm leaving.
I'm
We're
out.
getting married.
That sounds great.
Let's go.
And then you walk out through the door.
Yeah. Exactly. It's like, well, I'm moving on now, and we have this cinematic farewell,
Farewell.
and I feel vindicated, and I feel like, ah, man, we've done so much, we've grown so much, we've outgrown this space in this dream and the bull crap, and and now we're ready to move on. And then I wake up, and it's like,
No.
No, I totally get it.
have you? Okay, what kind of dreams do you guys have?
Dreams?
You ever have like a recurring dream?
Yes, like all the time.
Yeah.
So my human vessel, she has a lot of recurring dreams. And one thing that happens over and over in her dreams, so like I don't necessarily believe that dreams are like foretelling anything or anything like that, but I still think it's like the human brain trying to figure something out, right?
Yeah.
So
Well,
my
maybe.
vessel, she has like these reoccurring dreams of being back in school, but she keeps getting the schedule wrong, or she keeps getting the room wrong, or she keeps forgetting all this stuff, and I have no idea what her brain's trying to tell her what that means, but to this day, she still has those reoccurring dreams like over and over again. Like that she's, oh no, I forgot to go to this math class for the entire like school year, right? So I have no idea. It's so weird.
Wait, you guys, wait, you have ADHD?
Yes, she does.
Okay, so I guess what I was trying to say is I'm thinking, what if, and this is just a thought process here, the reason we're having these dreams of being disoriented and not knowing where we're supposed to be is because there's always the feeling like you're not really measuring up somehow, or you're not getting things done like normal people, which is
Oh
always
my
like this.
god,
So
that
maybe.
makes so much sense.
And so it's always it's like trying to process the feelings like of not feeling like you're prepared.
Oh my
Like, other people
god,
should be.
I think
like-
you might be right. Wow.
And so it's just a weird brain processing of trying to process all of those feelings of like feeling like even though you prepared the night before and you
Yeah.
prepared maybe even a month ahead of time, when you get there, you feel completely like, oh,
Oh,
Oh, no.
that makes so much sense. And like she spent such a good chunk of her life in school, right? So
Mhm.
like her mind is just like fixated on that or like stuck on that or whatever, even though she's been out of school for a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I still
that
have
makes
those
so much
too.
sense. What?
I still have those recurring dreams too, and it's
Yeah.
been years since I've even stepped inside of a classroom.
Yeah, exactly.
It's been maybe like 2 decades, it feels like. Since
yeah.
if not actually,
Yeah.
oh my god, I'm aging myself here. But yeah, I think that's what it is. It's like you feel like it doesn't matter how much you've prepared, you get there and you'll still like fumble your words, or you'll be lost or organized somehow in a way you
Right.
feel like you should be organized.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, it's so nice to actually talk about those feelings.
Yeah,
I still feel
exactly,
that
like-
way all the
yeah.
time, and it's incredibly stressful because it's hard to explain to other people like how you
Yeah.
because you're not
it-
it's not even about like feeling as though I need any kind of accommodations, though I probably really should.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like it's more like it doesn't. I'm. I feel like we're searching for a card, but someone went and just shuffled our cards. Like
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
every time we're
Oh my god, yes.
like you're like, hey guys, I know. Like, is this your card? Someone goes over, shuffles the damn cards again. It's like,
No. Not again.
wait.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons why I'm terrible at working a register, because like I'll it doesn't matter how much we thought we tried to sleep the night before. We usually didn't sleep really well the night before.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter like how much we've mentally prepped or anything like that. I will still stand up in front of people and forget words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does that all the time. It's like
I'll forget
oh my
words.
God.
I'll forget where I'll forget
Who am I,
the
where am
math that I was doing in my head.
Yeah, same.
And
Yeah.
it's like it's suddenly brain is empty, and it's like and
It's
there's
gone. There it
and there's a
goes.
line of people that are waiting for their food and waiting to check out and everything like
Yeah.
that, and you're like,
Mhm.
oh no,
Uh-oh.
and you're the only one there because Panera Bread didn't want to go and pay for another person to be
Oh,
up there
no.
during the lunch rush, and so you're there and you're like, you're running entirely off of muscle memory, and you're like, oh dear God, I can't remember what I was doing just now.
Yeah.
And you're like, and there's no way to fix it. Like, I think even if I were to go to be medicated,
Right.
my brain would still be empty. I would still go empty randomly.
We've tried to medicate her for her ADHD twice, and both of them did not work. One messed up her heart rate. The other one put up her anxiety so high it was unmanageable. Like she couldn't be alone, like at all. It was really bad.
The anxiety was why I had to quit.
Yeah.
Why I had to go
Yeah.
off of like at least the stimulant meds. And what I do instead is either
Hello,
coffee or
Sheila.
matcha, and that usually helps.
Cuckoo.
Hmm.
That and I'm thinking I might be somewhat autistic. I've suspected for a while, but I don't. I'm not
Yeah.
diagnosed because it costs like a couple thousand to go get assessed.
Yeah.
And I think it's at, and I think the nearest place that can assess me is out of the state.
Oh damn.
So
Okay.
it's like, and I've tried to explain it to my mother, and she's like, she just gets upset because she
What?
doesn't. She comes from the time period where it's you're either how do I say this? In regards to that, she can't conceive of there being levels to that.
Oh no.
So there's like, so you're either Rain Man or you're
Oh
or you're
no.
perfectly fine.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Mm.
So
Mhm.
That's
but as I've gotten older, like the sensitivities have gotten more intense.
yeah.
So like
I know what you mean.
the light sensitivities, the sound sensitivity, smells are like can get really intense some days.
Mm-hmm.
So if my
Yeah.
mom goes and cooks something weird downstairs, it is
Overwhelming. Yeah.
it is yes.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
mom
yeah.
opened like a weird can of something the other day, and it's to me it smelled like death.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it. It smelled like absolute death. It didn't smell like anything good. It smelled. I have no idea what it.
How
it's like,
does
"Oh my
meat
God."
smell to you?
Meat? Meat
Yeah.
smells fine to me.
It
depends
does?
but it depends on what kind.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
If it's one of the ones that is like a very strong smelling one,
Mhm. I cannot
it'll be
deal with
intense, but
a
it won't
lot of
bother me.
smells. I can't
Like,
deal with a
bacon
lot of
will
smells
really
and sounds.
linger. I like bacon, but it lingers in the house too long.
Yeah. Yeah. It tends to. Yeah.
That as a smell really lingers. Whenever my mom opens a can of tuna,
Oh.
Yeah.
if she doesn't just immediately rinse out the can afterwards
No. Mm-hmm.
and then toss it into the recycling, it will just stay there.
Oh no.
I can smell it all the way upstairs, like, and she'll have opened it downstairs in the kitchen.
Oh no.
Actually, no, it wasn't tuna last time. It was salmon. It was like a
Oh, yeah.
canned salmon,
Huh,
but
okay.
like, but not the good kind. The
Oh.
and so I just, oh god, it was it permeated everything. I could smell it in my room with the door closed.
Ooh. Oh no.
That
So when
sounds
I say that I have a
disgusting.
very strong sense of smell.
Oh, what's going
Yeah.
on right today? We're having a conversation about random stuff. Right now, we're talking about dreams and ADHD, and we're we're drawing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sensitivities, like neurospicy sensitivity.
Neurospicy. I love it.
Honestly, it really does kind of. I think it reflects. I think it's over. Like all these different things are overused. A lot of the
Yeah.
terms for all these things, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And I don't want to be one of those people who are like self-diagnosed. So I do want to get assessed because I feel like it does get to be a problem, and I know eventually I'm going to have to probably go and get a regular job,
Mm-hmm.
and there's no way to sit there and get any kind of like minor accommodations at all
Mm-hmm.
without an assessment. Like I
Yeah.
don't really want like
Yeah.
because if I'm not, here's the thing, if I'm not actually somewhat autistic, the thing is it's going to be that I have ADHD but with like serious sensitivities. Like
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
I've had to go and I've had to start doing the thing where you wear like the loop earplugs when you're out in a place where it's going to be really really loud.
Yeah.
Yep, I've had to go do that.
Wow.
I wear a lot of the earbuds.
What
now in
is
the house.
loop earplugs? Because I'm interested. I always
Okay,
wear
so-
earbuds or earplugs myself, but I don't know about that one. I
Okay,
get
loop-
easily overwhelmed.
Yes, the loop earplugs. Depending on what variety you get,
Mhm.
it's the variety that I have is the one that comes with like the foam tips, and those are probably the best. But like what they do is it gives you different levels of phasing out sound. So you can have them on and still be able to maintain a conversation, but it muffles a lot of the external sounds that are going to grate on you. They have and they
okay.
have different levels of noise removal.
Okay.
So it's so the variety that I have is one that I can put in and I can still hear stuff that's close by. I can still hear if somebody's trying to talk to me or something
Yeah.
like that.
Mhm.
That's neat.
Huh?
I said that's neat. That's cool.
Yeah, I can hear those kinds of things, but it gets rid of like the really loud excessive stuff in the background. But
Mhm.
there's other varieties. So there's ones you can wear going to a concert. I think there's ones that they say they're supposed to be good with sleeping. I have not tried those, or the
Yeah.
concert ones.
Yeah.
But I have tried these ones and they're pretty good. I've been using earbuds. They're not like the most optimal earbuds, but they're good for when I want to go and. I have like the Soundcore ones.
Mhm.
I have some Soundcore earbuds that I got on sale, and I've been listening to. Like I like listening to podcasts sometimes, or if it's one of those days where I'm low energy like this, I like listening to the colored noise. So like brown noise or like white noise,
Oh,
green
okay.
noise, those kinds of things. And I
Yeah.
will turn it down kind of low, so
Mhm.
it's just the right amount. It's not overwhelming. It's just
Yeah.
enough.
Gotcha.
Like I was listening to green noise a little bit earlier.
Green
I'm not super
noise.
familiar with those. I usually do like rain sounds and stuff.
Some of the
What's
ones I have that
Green
mixed in.
noise.
Oh, okay.
So actually, here's the thing. I do actually have a playlist that I can link to you because I have it on my YouTube.
Okay.
So
Yay!
on my
Yes,
YouTube
please.
I have like a playlist where I've just collected different noises that tend to help me, and some of them have things like rain also added in the background. So let me see if I can grab that real quick. Doot, 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 doot. Okay. can I just... Okay, let me... Can I just link... Can I link people to the full playlist? No. Just let me do a thing. Is this a full playlist or is this just the thing? I can't tell. Let me... Wait. Let me go with this. Okay. Wait. No, go back. Internet is being weird today. I'm gonna share it. Anyone with... Okay, I'm gonna do this. Anyone with a link can view. Okay. Copy. So I just got a whole bunch on this playlist. And
All right.
be able to see this. Wait. Okay, I will post. There we go. There you go. And I've just got a whole... It's a whole bunch of different things to try out to see if you like it. They're just kind of generally like relaxing sounds, or like some of these are rain things.
Nice. I love rain sounds. Yeah, but I'll try the colored like noise too, because I've never tried that before.
I have a bunch of different kinds on here. Not all of them are great, and the thing is, not all of them will work for me on a
Yeah.
specific day. Like, there'll be a day where I'll be like, this isn't really doing it for me right now, and so I could just kind of go and switch to some different
Alright.
ones.
It's cleaned
Yeah.
up. The art is finally cleaned up to the point I can color in peace on it.
Yay! Yeah, the coloring is one of my favorite parts of art.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
if you
rain.
see it, like, when you see it, it's like a whole lot better now. It was more so a sketch at first. Like, what I usually do is, like, sketch it, and then clean it up as I color it the next time. I need
Yeah.
to come up with a different process.
Yeah.
But rendering is not my favorite, oddly enough.
I don't really like it either. A whole
I
lot.
like it.
I like
I like
yeah,
it.
I like colors and I like doing detail work, and that's it.
Oh,
Like jewelry and clothing and hair and stuff. I like doing that.
I
That's
like
my
rendering
toy.
because it's the closest to stuff that I learned to do back in design school and stuff like that, in terms of like making sure.
That's cool.
Yeah. So it's like that. I think I was listening to something like that. That I think you would like. That's green noise, but with rain.
Oh,
Yep.
Yay.
There you go. So that's rain sounds.
my dog is sitting in my lap suddenly. You want to talk to everyone?
Hello, doggo.
You want to?
Hello, doggo. How are you doing?
Well, she
Doggo.
He's like bumping against the microphone.
Is this the one that? Is this the one that ate out the litter box?
Yes.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Don't worry, I've brushed his teeth a lot since then.
I know you did. It's just more like, buddy. we
But
gotta
he
have
did
to talk-
this. But he
we
did
gotta
it.
Have some conversations about this.
Like,
Kinda reminding me of that scene from Letterkenny. That's like, oh man, we gotta go talk to the dog about like pooping all over the house, and then he just kind of goes around the dog. He's like, all right, I'm going in, and he kind of grabs the arms of the dog and be like, hey, you know what you're doing? It's a bad dog. It's a bad dog.
good
Bad
boy.
dog, but he's like, it's still kind of like a little too friendly. It's like,
Good
"It's a
boy.
bad dog. Yeah.
You're such a
It's like,
good boy.
I don't think that was enough. It's like, really? All right, I'm gonna go in again. Hey.
You're such a wonderful boy. I love
dog.
you.
It's a
It's
bad
time
boy.
to get on the ground now. I put him on the ground.
Oh, I love Letterkenny so much as it's a feel good show.
I've never heard of it.
The best way to explain it is the concept of it is it's kind of like a small town of about 5,000 people, and all of them have their own like weird issues.
Oh,
And it's kind of, it's more like a slice of life anime. the show that you would expect. So just imagine there's like it's the Canadian boonies, and they're having slice of life adventures,
Oh,
and they're
cute.
just talking to each other about random crap,
I see.
and it's just very very funny
Mhm.
because there's several different groups of people in the town. So there's your goth gamer types that
Nice.
that are doing this, your industrial goth gamer types that are going off and like selling drugs and
Oh no.
and like just doing weird stuff, like just doing industrial dancing and stuff on the side, like outside of
Oh boy.
their grocery store. And they're just like boom, and then there's like the folks you typically spend time around, which are the Hicks, and they're usually just chilling around, talking about a bunch of weird like shower thought type of things around their vegetable stand.
Oh,
And then there's like the pastor guy.
yeah.
And just all the folks over at the local bar, Modine's,
Yeah.
and the lady who owns Modine's, who is thirsty as all hell in general,
yeah.
just constantly all the time talking about. And we're like, oh my god, what's wrong with you? But and then there's, I think, what was it? They're the Mennonites. Which you don't see them,
Oh.
I think, until you don't see those guys around until like season 5, I think.
Mhm.
They don't show
Oh,
up. they
thank
don't
you
show up
so
until
much for
then.
the hydrate. And the
But if you go in
hot
thinking of it like a slice of life anime, you'll be like, yeah, no, I see it. If I sit there and I try to give you like the normal explanation, you'll be like, I don't know if that's gonna be something I'm into. But then if you sit down thinking to yourself, oh, this is gonna be sort of a slice of life, sort of feel good kind of show
Yeah.
with people that just have some weird problems, you're like, oh, I can see it. I see it.
Yeah.
That's a good show. The Orville is also a good show.
Okay. I also
Um,
never heard.
The Orville is sort of like, it starts off as being kind of a very obvious satire of Star Trek, and then by the end of by the end of it all, it ends up being it kind of does Star Trek better than Star Trek does Star Trek.
Oh, okay.
So like all of the stuff that you would expect there to be there and more
Mhm.
is waiting for you there in the Orville. It's actually pretty good.
Okay. So it's like a sci-fi thing.
Yes, it's like
Ooh.
it's like if Star Trek was written by Seth MacFarlane, but
Oh
but he did it.
no.
No. You're thinking this is gonna be a Family Guy kind of thing? No,
Yeah.
it is way better than any of that because they're trying to do. How do I say this? There are moments like that, but for the most part, it's actually kind of like a sitcom. It really gets very kind of sitcom-y,
Hmm.
but
Mhm.
with space and sci-fi stuff.
Okay.
It is not. How do I say this? If nobody told you that this was made by the guy who made Family Guy, you would not know.
Gotcha.
Was
But
it?
but I have told you. Yes, it was.
Oh no.
You're saying, "Oh no," but you haven't watched it. You have to trust
I
me on
will.
this.
I
swear.
will. I'll watch it.
There's so many. It's my feel-good show. I keep coming back to it.
Aw.
No, it really is a feel-good kind of show.
I do like
there's a lot
Family
of
Guy
emotional
though.
stuff.
I won't lie. I do like Family Guy,
There's
but
a lot of
it's
emotional parts in it that really it keeps me coming back. Like I can just sit down. It's one of those shows that it's like an anytime kind of thing where you'll feel comfortable, be like, yeah, I could put an episode of this on. It's just sad that it's to watch it legally. You kind of have to hunt down which thing it's currently on. I think currently it's on Hulu.
Yeah.
But previously it was on other things that you had to go try to hunt it down, and it's like,
Jeez, all these damn subscription services.
that's why if it's not on any of the big three that I find, I go and I find it elsewhere.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know where to find it elsewhere. That's usually where I'm watching.
Yep.
But I
I'm
do
not paying-
subscribe to 3
paying
or
for Hulu.
4, but that's
Yeah.
about it, you know?
If they
I'm
give
not-
us if they give us a 4th season, maybe I'll pay for Hulu.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's
But,
not
like I
gonna
said,
be
they're supposed to be
Hulu
good.
after next month.
Oh, it isn't.
Yeah, I think it's
supposed to be.
changing to Disney.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh no, no.
It's
no.
just
Ain't
Disney.
no. Yeah, no. Ain't no way I'm paying for Disney.
Nope. See you later. Bye.
Hulu
No.
is Disney
It's
already.
really
It just
Star
didn't
Wars.
call. It's already Disney. It's just that they switching the name.
I know. That's why I'm not paying for Hulu now.
Yeah.
Because I would then be funding Disney, and I'm not
Right.
really a fan of what they did to Star Wars and what they did to a lot of different franchises that they've gotten a hold of over the years.
Yup. Mm-hmm.
They have not done their due diligence in writing or anything.
Oh, they support AI.
Oh. Hmm.
They
Ah,
fired a
nice.
lot of workers recently, and it's all about AI.
Well, not just them
Ooh.
either. I think Nickelodeon also fired almost all of their animators.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. This is awful.
Yep.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
just
it's-
doing AI now.
Ugh.
Uh,
Icky, icky.
It's
no.
gross. That's why people are
It
gonna
is-
like make their own studios, and it's gonna be better.
It's
Yeah,
making me. It's really making me think I need to go and actually finish my novel, because I'll usually get. I'll doubt myself with the things that. Oh crap! My mom's calling me.
Okay.
Wait, did she hang up? Did she?
She did. She butt dialed you.
Oh no.
That's what it sounds like when you hang up real quick. It's a butt dial usually.
Yeah.
Like, oops, I forgot. I didn't mean to call you.
Yep.
Mhm.
But I don't know what we're doing for dinner tonight. You want to get a frozen pizza?
That sounds gross. When you say it like that. Because like I like pizza, but when you call it frozen, I think of the weird smell that a frozen pizza have before you
yeah.
cook it.
Yeah.
Like they can be good,
Mm-hmm.
but usually no.
Yeah.
They have some that's good, I guess. I guess it depends on your oven.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Hey Nimly, when you say frozen pizza,
Phone's back on because I'm. We don't know. The thing is, we didn't really have much in the house right now, and so it's either.
Nimly,
It's either
when you say frozen pizza, frozen make it sound gross, but pizza make it sound good. So,
no,
but the pizza is probably good. You probably don't buy gross frozen pizza, so it's probably like this pizza that's gonna.
There's this really good. I don't know what the hell it's called, but it's like a deep dish style pizza, and it was actually really. I don't know how to explain it, but it kind of tastes a bit like if you were to turn. It's almost like a garlic bread. It kind of tastes. It's almost like that level of thickness.
Ooh.
And it's really good. I don't know how
Mm.
else to explain it. It was really good. But so often you go and get a frozen pizza now and it's super thin for no reason. Like they used to
Oh,
be
yeah.
thick.
I
Really
like thin
thicker.
pizzas. For some reason,
No,
I
no,
go and
well,
seek
yeah,
out the
there's-
thin crust.
Well, the thing is, I do like a good thin crust, but what I'm trying to say is like the pizzas that are just like standard pizzas have gotten thinner. Is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, they have.
So what I'm saying is like, do you remember
Stuffed
remember when we
crust
were
is like
kids,
that
Rico,
too.
Where you would go and get a DiGiorno, and that thing was,
Oh.
was nearly an inch thick.
No, nothing is the same. There's shrinkflation everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it.
Me
Oh, you mean yeah. See, that's the problem. I don't like it. I don't.
neither. You know where I knew it was starting it was starting to happen, where I was like, I started seeing the shrinkflation happen.
Mm.
It was candy bars. I'm not okay. So the fun sizes actually got. I remember noticing that the fun size, like the fun size candies were getting smaller. Every Halloween, they were getting smaller. Like they used to be. I remember when I was a kid, they were like nearly 2 inches long for like a fun size Snickers, and then there were like the snack size Snickers, but then now the fun size Snickers are almost as small as the snack size Snickers.
You see what happened to the cereal boxes?
Yeah.
They're like narrow.
And now they gotta make you feel bad about everything to get one that was like the normal size of cereal back from when you were a kid. You have to get the family size.
Yeah. It's like one little thing. There's like one grain in there or something. How do you even fit it in there? Like, you pour it out and it's just one bowl. I'm going to Papa Murphy's Take and Bake for my pizzas. They haven't shrunk and you bake them at home. Oh,
that
you
sounds
know what? I remember that. I think we had one of those when I was younger. We don't have it anymore.
Do you remember like there used to be like the really cheapo pizzas that you'd get for like $1 or less?
Yes.
And you'd get a whole bunch of those.
They're like
And they were the ones that you would
$7
go and
now.
Yeah, you'd go and microwave those things. It was like a personal pizza. But it was not as small as like the Red Baron personal pizzas. It was like, it was like a little personal pizza, right? And they'd be called like some kind of weird generic name, like Mr. P's Pizza or something, or Mystic Pizza or some such. Now that's the size that you'll get out of some pizza boxes as the standard size, and you're like, excuse me?
Yeah.
You want me to pay $5?
I feel like we're running out of food or something. The way they're trying to
No.
feed us.
No, here's the thing. I'm gonna get conspiratorial on you. Just like put on tinfoil hat for a second.
Okay.
I think that what happened was during COVID, a lot of these places, because there was scarcity, they charged more money. Okay, but now they're making all this. They were making all this extra money and everything, and when we started having more, like the supply chain went back to normal, they didn't want to give that up. And so
Yeah.
they're still charging us COVID prices for like in the post-COVID era, or like it's not even post-COVID, but you know what I mean, post-pandemic era. So they're trying to get away with it, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm about to riot outside of Walmart.
Walmart's not gonna care. They're just sitting in their cozy homes, eating a full box of
It's
cereal.
ridiculous.
They probably got a special stash.
And they're planning to do like increasingly more dystopian stuff.
I don't
It's
like it.
crazy.
It's freaking me
No.
out.
Like one of the things that they want to try to push is real-time price changes. Do you know what that is?
No.
Okay. So like real price change. So basically based on the current amount of like scarcity and the amount of availability of certain items, to change the price of an item in real time. So when you took it off the shelf, it was $5, but then by the time you get to the counter, it's $5.75.
No, I don't want that.
No, nobody wants that. This is ridiculous. Like, I'm gonna be real.
Is there something we could do? Nothing.
No, here's the thing though. It just kind of makes me start thinking of what some people like back in the 70s were giving warnings about,
The apocalypse.
the future with technology and stuff, and that eventually was gonna just lead to crap like this. And all I'm thinking about is, would I burn down society just to be able to, like, buy and sell things in an honest way?
I kind of wanna live in like a little like piece of land where nobody can find me.
Yeah, I know how you feel. I've actually thought about that before. I have this fantasy where I have enough money to go and build a house or put like a pre-made house or something
Me too.
on a piece of land
Me too.
and just
Do it with me. Do it with me. If I get enough, do it with me.
maybe.
It'll be cheaper.
Oh my god. And then we could just like wait, maybe we get some sheep and we shear the sheep and then we turn the wool into yarn.
Yep.
And we dye the wool and then we sell it to like Karens on Etsy.
Yep. Yep.
I don't know how to do any of that, but I can learn.
We
I'm
learn.
because like these.
And I was
Dang,
thinking
like,
about
all this
chickens.
stuff.
I was thinking about chickens.
Oh man, chickens.
We get
Chickens
chickens.
are so fluffy.
Yeah.
Maybe we. I don't know. Kaiba's taken care of chickens before. Maybe we kidnap him.
Yeah,
We're
we
like,
get
yo, Kaiba,
Kaiba.
you want to go live in the wilderness with us, raising chickens and stuff?
I bet he
I
say
mean,
maybe.
Merlin probably knows how to take care of chickens.
You know what? I feel like this could be a thing.
We just get like, a commune together.
Yeah.
But like, the
But
whole thing
then-
is that we have to go produce
But
it.
then
We have
now
to
I'm
produce
thinking
it.
about that
Property
one
taxes?
cult. No, I'm thinking about a cult happening because
No.
of it. So we have to be careful that
No,
that
no,
doesn't
here's the thing,
happen.
Here's the thing. If we're on grid enough, it's not a cult, it's a neighborhood. Okay.
Okay. Because that's how they happen,
Wait,
right?
They just start calling you a cult if you decide that that's where, like, that you're gonna have your own weird church.
Oh
like 20
no,
people?
we don't want that. No.
But if we're on grid just enough, and we pay we pay for them to turn like water on and stuff, they will leave us alone, and then we're not a cult.
No, they
We're a
won't. They'll
community.
ask. They'll say, "Why are you saving water? Why are you collecting water? Because we will want to collect water to save money."
That is true. But I have heard situations where people have gotten and they have argued, like the government will get into an argument with you because you're not on grid with water. They'll actually like get pissy with you because you're doing rain collection, but you're not doing
Yeah.
rain collection the way that they say. They're like, we're not entirely sure that this is safe to drink. Or what we could do is we could like dig wells.
But they get mad if you do that.
No, it depends on where you're at. You can. have
Yeah,
them
but
dig
the
those
way the
wells
laws
correctly.
are changing, it'll change all around us. And then all of a sudden, it'll be like, oh, you can't do that.
Yeah.
But we did it for years. No, you can't do it anymore.
I mean, part of me wants to be off grid, but I realize the unreliability of solar panels. Oh, Keone meant to say that. She said she meant to say.
We get our own
she forgot.
electricity. We open our own power plant. We have
Wait,
money.
maybe if we're like by a river or something, we do hydroelectric.
Ooh, yeah, we can do that.
Maybe we go and see if they can run Google Fiber or something, or some kind of fiber internet out there. So we
We
get some
just
good
use
internet.
we just use Starlink. We just use Starlink.
I don't know if that's as reliable as fiber. We'd have to find out.
It's not, but it's very reliable though.
Man, I
For
want some fiber.
alternative, you can get your own internet wired out.
That is true. I would do all sorts of unholy things for fiber internet.
I think that's the thing we should do. I think this should
Maybe.
come to fruition one day.
Maybe.
Like we all get together and make.
Dude, I've always wanted to, and Merlin has always wanted to run his own tea shop. That's his dream. He wants to have a tea shop like Uncle Iroh, which I respect. And I support him.
I just want to be an artist.
I wonder if you can grow your own tea.
Yeah,
That's
you
the
could
sell.
grow your own tea. That's where it come
Really?
from.
Well, yeah, but like I don't know there's different ways that it's processed. To like, I don't know anything about tea processing.
Okay, Mick.
Welcome back.
Keone's
Ta-
back?
We're talking
Yeah.
about the concept of a weird VTuber commune.
Yeah. Like, get off grid.
Oh, okay.
That would be that'd be nice. The
Yeah.
thing is, like, we'd have to figure out how broadcasting though. If we don't have,
Yeah.
I don't know if Starlink is gonna be strong enough for.
Well, we will
Right.
just buy our own
Broadcast.
internet provider.
Just
Wait, how do you buy your own internet program?
You can do that. I looked into it. You can just buy it, and then they'll just set up a whole little pole there, and you have your own internet.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
See, now we're turning it into Minecraft
It
villagers.
it costs like
Huh.
I think it costs like $10,000 to set up.
Jesus.
Okay. Yeah.
But you have your own internet, and it don't cost a lot, and you like,
Mm.
you know what I mean? You just pay
Yeah.
like a rent.
What we need,
Gotcha.
what we're gonna need is we're gonna need to go and then have like a weekly D&D session where we just collect everybody in the community.
Yeah.
Hey, you got no excuse.
I'm serious on this though. I would totally do this.
thought about
If
this
other
before.
people were on board, I would do it.
I
Yeah.
thought about this before.
Uh-huh.
The thing is, I have no money.
Well, you don't have to have money to think about it and make plans because the
I
money
don't-
eventually come in life.
Like I always thought to myself that if things didn't work out the way I wanted to in life, but they worked out just enough for me to have enough money to throw at something,
Yeah. Yeah.
that I would probably do something like that.
Same here. Well,
I'm
that's
not
something
kidding.
I actually want to do, and I'm not kidding either.
I've thought
So,
about I've thought about like I've even looked into different forms of housing that are like green or that are able to be put in areas like that. The only thing is that you kind of have to be really careful about the sort of land that you choose, because you have to
Yeah.
make sure that it's not on a floodplain.
Oh,
You have
yeah.
to- For one, you also have to check to see like what the water table looks like to see if something like a well is an option. You have to go. You have to check a lot of things.
okay, if you guys are
Yeah.
serious, we could talk about this.
Right now, I'm just speculating. I'm just saying.
I mean, even as a speculation, we could talk about this. I know other people who are interested.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
Oh
And
my god.
and with this interest, if one of us get the land, which I am capable of getting land,
Oh.
Oh. The
right?
thing is, like,
Right, it's possible, right?
Okay.
I will work.
We
need-
start off with one house, and then you get another one, and another, and
Yeah.
another. But you gotta get a big plot.
Mm.
So we just find a nice big plot of land,
We
and you
also
put
have
one
we
house
also
on
have to
it.
think about natural disasters and whether or not it snows where this land is,
Yeah.
which is fine because I don't mind snow.
But we don't
It's
want to
just
be
like-
where it's a desert, though. Because you don't
That
want
is
a desert
true.
either, because I can't survive in a desert.
Nah,
Health
I can't
problems.
I can't do desert either. But the thing is that the current amount of humidity of the place where I live is so bad for my health.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can't
so
do
good.
humidity or heat too
Oh,
much.
it is too hot. It is too
Yeah.
hot over here, and it's because I'm in the south. So I'm in the south. it gets super humid in the summer, and I'm in a sun-facing room.
Oh
Mhm.
no. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and this is also where I have to do my work.
Yeah.
So,
So-
any kind of art I have to do has to be done in this room, that or on my iPad.
Oh.
And so,
no.
Conspiracy theories. We're all paranoid about the future to the point we have to think like this. And
Yeah.
that's the sad point. I've been thinking about this for the past 5 years.
I've been
About
thinking about it for a while because, like, I'm
about
tired-
moving off grid.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm just what I'm tired of specifically is I don't like how corporations kind of make things worse for people. Like, I want to be able to engage in commerce,
Right.
but like a lot of things end up being just messy because like some corporation will just come up and just buy out all your stuff
Right.
or affect a company where you get all of your things. And so it's like, I'd
Mhm.
love to just be able to have like a straightforward kind of business situation where we produce product, we sell product,
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
and we receive money the same day.
Yeah, exactly.
Would be nice. And I am like, like I remember I was playing Schedule 1, and I know that that's probably not the best. I remember I was playing Schedule 1, and it's like, oh hey, we're growing pot. And I realized I was suddenly so happy because I realized I'm engaging in a business in the way that businesses were intended to be, where I
Yeah.
trade you, I trade you a product, and
Right.
you proceed to give me money in exchange for products.
And that's it.
Win-
That's
win-
all it is.
And everybody walks away happy from this.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's probably not the best.
It's okay.
That's probably not the best comparison. Like, oh hey, selling drugs.
Kind
I
of
don't
don't
wanna
want to
sell
do
drugs.
that, right?
I don't want to sell drugs, but here's the thing. Maybe nuts. Is anybody here allergic to nuts?
No,
No.
I
We could-
love
we
nuts.
could grow almonds or something, like some almond
Ooh,
trees, but
almonds
they would
would
take a
be-
while to form.
Or avocado farm.
Oh, avocados. But you kind of need to go put that has to be some sort of semi-tropical, I think, for avocados. But
Not with a greenhouse.
maybe. You know what? You might be onto something there. I didn't think about a greenhouse. Avocados could be a thing. I do like avocados.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I love avocados.
And you can make
Like
a
a lot.
makeshift greenhouse because they do it in community gardens all the time.
Mm. The thing is, what I would probably have to do is set up a very detailed schedule if I was trying to grow any kind of crops, because
Right.
I have a tendency to overthink things, and so I'll think to myself, "Oh, was that enough water? I don't think that was enough water. Maybe we should water this more."
Right.
Now we've overwatered it. Now
Or I
we've overwatered
forget
this.
how much I did.
Well,
you
we
know?
can always
Exactly.
get a book on how to care for these plants too. Like it's not about having a green thumb. It's about how to take care of each plant individually.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can use the power of autism to grow plants.
Oh man.
We will turn green.
But we're also probably gonna need if that's the case, I will let Merlin choose whatever firearms he also wishes to have, because we may have to protect our land from the Chinese cartels who are who are growing pot illegally.
Oh
This
I'm
is
not kidding,
true.
though. That's
Yeah,
actually a thing
they
that's really
they
happening.
no.
actually plant. They'll plant pot inside of your crops, and then they will, and then they'll try to harvest it.
Damn.
That actually did happen in an episode of Letterkenny, but we're not sure that it was the Chinese. I mean, it was just some rando.
I don't know who it is, but they just do it inside of crops where it can't be seen.
Yeah, they will do that.
And then they'll come and harvest it out of your crop.
No, but there's apparently this whole big issue, specifically in the Midwest, where what will happen is that the Chinese triads will be in league with some folks in that particular area, And so what they do is they have the land is in the name of some regular rando U.S. citizen, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in practice, it's being developed, and like every aspect of that is being run basically by the Chinese triads.
Oh my goodness.
And then they're also using folks that they snuck over the border who are Chinese citizens to then proceed to work for them as indentured servants until they've paid off their debts.
Oh no. Yeah, I heard
That is
about that.
And they just it's regular farms. That's the thing. It's like it's just you wouldn't even know that it was like a Chinese run farm unless you brought people in there to look at everything.
Gotcha. Yeah.
It is crazy.
Oh well.
And the only reason I'm concerned is like, oh well, you know, there's indentured servitude, but also Chinese gangsters. Like anytime the mafia of any country is involved, you know, it's kind of be concerned, I would imagine. So it's like, yeah.
So now, we have to learn, but we could be cool and use archery instead. Get really good with a bow and arrow.
Oh my god, that's actually hilarious. Because no, just imagine they're kind of coming over to check us out, right? And then off in the distance they see someone with pink hair just pop up. and they got like the red thing tied around their hair like Rambo.
Oh yeah, I'll be like Rambo. I definitely have a red bandana too, for real.
Oh my god, nice.
I did
And
make
like,
one.
What the hell is that? But in Chinese. And
And
is
it'll
that
be
BTK?
me.
No, it's not.
It's Reiko.
It's Reiko.
I need to get another I need to get another bow. I don't have one.
Honestly, Merlin would probably be down at least with the prospect of being able to purchase and keep firearms
Yeah.
in his own home, but he lives in a state where you can literally go and do all of the registration and stuff, and still they'll lock you into limbo on waiting for the ability to go and buy a firearm.
Jeez.
Because he tried doing that during COVID because he was getting a little bit nervous about
Right.
people being weird
Yeah.
and cagey, as you know one should be. Because like when people start getting cagey, they start doing crazy crap.
Yeah, they do.
But yeah, no, he tried to get one during that time. Like he put in all of the paperwork. He paid, I think, all the fees. And then they locked all of that down in limbo. And then his mom said that you can't keep one in the house.
Oh,
Oh
no.
wow.
Just to lock that down, it's like,
Yeah.
Considering I have a house, it's just like all I would have to do is just sell it. But I was on the brink of selling it when I lost my job.
No.
And I was gonna buy a big plot of land and do what you're talking about.
Oh wow, yeah.
And
The
I
thing
can't
is,
right
like-
this second because of that. And so I'm like in limbo myself. So I'm like, I'm gonna do this, but it would be cool to do it with friends.
Reiko, if you know of any kinds of like work from home jobs,
I do.
like do let me know.
I'm looking
'Cause, like,
myself.
Because I've been like trying to find stuff like that, but a lot of it looks a little bit shifty. Like I did see one that was like it seems like what it's describing is it wants you to write smut for them.
I mean,
okay.
that's a real job. It's just that
Yeah.
you don't
Oh, I
want
know,
to
but, like,
do
was
it.
it seems like it was oddly specific. They're like, hey, can you write vampire, mafia, werewolf romance? And
Oh
I'm
no.
like- And I'm like, I don't know. I've never written about the mafia before.
Yeah.
It was probably just for them and their pleasure.
No, it's actually a publisher, but it's like,
Oh my god.
but like they're always looking for people to write. But they're like, can you write 10 chapters in a week? And I'm like,
No.
depends on what we're writing.
No, don't do that.
No,
It won't be
I'm
good.
actually pretty good. I'm actually pretty a good technician in terms of like being able to throw something together, but it's like it depends on what it is we're writing.
Yeah, exactly.
But like I don't know, maybe I should with all this like book talk
Well,
stuff.
If you like
Yeah, I
doing
don't
that,
know.
have you thought about like being an editor and co-writing with someone like me? And then you can like
could.
split profit. That
I
way
mean,
you
I've
can
never
stay motivated.
I've done
the
editing
reason
for my.
I could probably do editing if I had someone show me precisely what they need me to do for editing.
Yeah, yeah.
Because the thing is that I still to this day cannot. I don't know if I know how to use a hyphen. Was it a hyphen or a? Wait, no, it was not a hyphen.
Semicolon.
Semicolon.
dash.
Yeah.
I knew
I
it.
don't know how to. I'm terrible with the semicolon. But
Semicolon.
everything else, I'm pretty good about.
Semicolon is the end of a sentence, but is carrying on the same subject. So
I've never colon and semicolon. I think I fell asleep during that lesson.
Yeah.
No, it's not. The thing is, I was getting terrible sleep during that time period. It wasn't even the teacher's fault. I was just really tired. Like I loved language arts. I really did.
Oh,
And to
yeah.
this day, I can actually not just write, but I can pump things out. Like that.
Nice.
It's crazy.
you never want to edit your own book, though. That's the thing.
That is true.
And I mean, I could sit and edit my own book, but I might miss something. I'll be right
Yeah.
back.
Like for me, what's difficult sometimes is world building. Like I usually get very good ideas for characters, but then I have to go and make this full-fledged universe.
Oh, that's
And
my
everything,
strength,
like-
world building.
Well, no, I can. Here's the thing: I can build things like little aspects of that, but
Yeah.
then what'll happen is I then have to go and try to make that work in my brain logically.
Gotcha.
So I
yeah.
think it's my issue. I think the issue is my brain. My brain has to make sense to me because I'm thinking to myself, I don't care whether or not the average person reading my thing is not very bright, is
Yeah.
not very smart. It has to make sense to me because if it doesn't make sense to me, it's not going to make sense to somebody smarter reading this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know what you mean.
So, no, but I can write all kinds of cheesy, sleazy things. But the thing is that this is why I'm afraid to read the book talk books. Everyone says, "Oh my god, you have to go read these. You have to go read. Oh my gosh, it's so well done." And then I
Yeah.
remember I was trying to open up, and I feel bad about this because like I know it's possible Merlin's even watching right now. I don't know, but like I haven't. He basically went and got like what was it, Fourth Wing, so we could read it together, and then
Oh.
I opened it up, and just the prose was such garbage. I could not.
Yeah, if I don't like the prose, I'm just like, get this out of here.
It was so bad. I was like, oh my god, this really feels like I'm reading something written by somebody from Tumblr. I don't
Yeah.
know. Because she's not just like the girl. She's also got like hair that is like slightly white. Like, I'm like, what? It's like part of
Yeah.
it is white. I'm like, that doesn't make any logical sense. It's like, oh, because she's special. And she's gonna.
Why is she special? Yeah.
It's not even, and they haven't even told me why I should care about her.
Yeah, exactly. I hate that shit.
You
Yeah.
haven't told me why I need to care. You haven't allowed me to emotionally connect with the character. There's several things you could have done
Yeah.
early on to allow me to connect with the character. I'm
Right.
listening to her, and she annoys the shit out of me.
Yeah, exactly.
I
The thing
need to-
I think is like people are unfortunately so starved for certain kinds of like not safe for work
Me-
content that they'll just eat up anything. Or maybe they just don't know what quality work is. I don't know. Maybe people just aren't picky. It could be either one.
I think it's that these kinds of books are very easy to read. So they're very easy to read, and so they're easy to consume, and so you can just kind of keep like reading like 20 of them in a row, back to back to back to back.
I'm back.
Before,
Welcome back.
Hi,
Thank
welcome back.
you.
But we were talking about like why it is that a lot of the garbage smut It
Why
gets
is it
cut
so
over around.
popular? Even
Why is
though
it
it's
so popular?
garbage. Yeah.
And like I said, the reason why it all comes down to the fact that it's written at like a 7th grade reading level.
Yeah, it
Mom
is.
telling me.
It
It's
is.
very accessible, is what she's saying. Yeah, which makes
be
a
right
lot
back.
of sense.
Yes, Mom? What's wrong?
Alright, and I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna do some shading here. Alright.
Okay. My mom said in 10 minutes I am to preheat the oven. She must
Time
be
to
really
eat.
hungry. She must be really hungry. What was I gonna say? Oh, but yeah, it's all written at a much lower reading level, and so it's very easy to consume that type of smut. And so I think that's what it is.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
But and the thing is that I think I remember I gave some of my work because I used to write a whole bunch of essays,
Right.
like social commentary essay things, and I had people reading my things,
Yeah.
and they said, "Okay, the problem with your work is that you're writing at a high school reading level."
Oh my god.
And I'm like, "What?"
Excuse me?
Have you considered trying to simplify this down to a middle school reading level?
Like, I wouldn't even know how to do that. I wouldn't even know what that is. I'd be like, huh? I just write the way I write. What?
No, that's what they told me.
Oh my
and
god.
I've actually okay. If I were capable of cleaning up some of my language, I probably could make a bunch of money on Medium. But
Yeah.
I have a problem.
Focus.
I probably ought to. But I thought about Substack, but it's like, well, who am I gonna get to read my ramblings on Substack? They have to be willing to pay for it. It's like, well, who are you? I'm a VTuber. I'm an anime girl on the internet. Would you like to listen to me talk to you about where Star Wars went wrong?
You can sell your work online? Like, where would you do that? Because I have no idea what to do.
What I'm saying is if you write, if you're somebody who can write essays and things like that, there's like a Substack is basically like Patreon, but for writing.
Oh.
So
Oh.
people pay to listen, like to read your content, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But you kind of have to have an audience for that to be profitable, and it's
Yeah,
like,
that makes sense.
so it's difficult to say. Maybe I should just get a pen name and be like,
Maybe.
start writing a bunch of crazy stuff again. And be like,
Yeah.
yo, here is how AI is going to control what people think in like 2 years.
Yeah.
No, I'm actually.
You
serious
wouldn't be
about that.
wrong.
Yeah, it's more like, oh no, that's gonna be a thing. Yeah.
Well, no, it's already starting. So let me see if I can explain what I mean without
Yeah.
going too complicated. So
Mhm.
it's very simple. It's not even, you don't even need to be like brainwashed or anything like that. It's simple. It's how do I say this? It's because it's easy. So let me see if I can explain. So when you go and you're using a search engine nowadays, every single one of them has AI. And
Yeah,
not
they do.
only that, the AI feature, the AI thing is right there on the top, the result.
Yup.
So the average person is lazy.
Yeah.
The average person is lazy, and what does the AI link you to? One of like probably 5 different approved publications. So even if those
Yeah.
publications are wrong on something really important, you're going to be the last one to know because that was the first thing that popped up at the very top. And the average person is not going to go back to go check on that to see if it was wrong.
This is true.
Yeah, exactly.
And so that is going to not so subtly change the general opinion of the average person.
Oh yeah.
And
Jeez.
and because people are lazy, they're not going to ever seek out anything deeper or try
Yeah, exactly.
to find out the truth. And you'll just have an entire horde of people that already have the pre-prescribed answer, and you'll be sitting there trying to shake them out of this and say, no, guys, listen, this is what really actually happened. And they'll look at you like you're absolutely crazy. And that's the nightmare. That's
that is
what
a nightmare.
That's where we're already at with AI searching.
Oh, man.
Because like I said, it's the simplest way to do it. To say, hey AI thing, hey Chat GPT or whatever Google's thing is, or
yeah,
because have you noticed, like, when there'll be people who do searches all the time,
right.
and they'll be like, hey, such and such, what is the answer to this question? And then they give you they actually give you the most blatantly incorrect answer
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm saying, imagine that, but on a global scale, and nobody's going to check.
Oh no.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, yeah, it's scary.
So I think there was actually situations where they gave the AI a math problem several different times, and each time they gave the wrong answer.
Oh my god, yeah. Jeez.
So it's like, and it's gotten so bad that there's folks there are people who are like professors
Oh
who
no.
have gotten things incorrect because they were using AI to kind of streamline stuff.
No.
Yes, so it's literally the blind leading the blind, and that's what we're looking at if we don't handle this stuff.
Oh. Yeah, if you're gonna be using AI, it should just be like a tool, and you should always double check it, you know?
That's not gonna happen.
No.
I think I've used AI a total of like 3 to 4 times ever. That's ever. That's not this year. That's like ever. And so
Is there a way to disable like the automatic thing on Google?
I've used it to write my resume. I won't lie. Because it knows what the other AIs wrote.
Oh.
But that's also kind of dystopian, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you're like, hey, I need to go contact the council.
Right.
So that I can find out what the other AIs are looking for.
Right.
In a resume.
Because before I would write my own resume and it would be fine. Now it would get no responses. So I asked ChatGPT, what do ChatGPT write on resume? What should I write on a resume? And correct my resume so I find it in your algorithm. And all of a sudden my resume was found.
Man, maybe I need to do that.
And I did it for each job I was looking for, and I get a call back. But it's like, I gotta.
Yeah.
But it's like, I had to change how I kind of went about it. Like, it completely rewrote my resume. And it's like, well, you have to do this now because old ways is obsolete, basically. And the algorithm and it's like a scraper almost that goes through your resume.
It's a data scrape. Like, basically what happens when the resume is getting looked at by an HR bot, basically, is
it's
like
a bot, yeah.
They're looking for very specific keywords.
And ChatGPT knows the bots. ChatGPT made the bots because people are lazy.
Oh, I hate this so much.
It sucks, man.
So quickly.
The fact that these AIs made the bots, you can ask the AI what bot these companies are using and how to tailor a resume to that bot.
Yeah.
So it'll be picked.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And that's the way around it.
Yeah.
That's how my resume get picked all the time.
Hmm.
It's just that it's a lot of work because you have to rewrite your resume every time. You can't just
Yeah.
use the same
Oh.
resume for
Okay,
each
I
job.
gotta head off, but it was
Alright, see you.
lovely to hang out with you
All
guys.
right, bye.
Take care. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but definitely that's what it is.
I will admit that writing a resume is not my strong suit.
It'll write it
'Cause I-
like you put your resume that you already wrote in there.
Yeah.
And then it's not like you ask it to do it for you. You gotta write it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
no, I understand. It just
and then
I'm gonna
you
have to-
put the information for the job that you're applying for in there.
it's more like I'm not good at talking about myself to strangers.
That's where I mess up at. That's why I'm
'Cause
not
it's like-
hired.
I'm terrible at talk. It was like what if I sit there and I ask myself what are my skills? I could not remember offhand what my skills are. But if I were to go and talk to somebody else and tell them, like they would probably pick up on what my skills are. And the thing is like when I have a very weird particular skill that I feel like would be useful to someone, but I have no idea how to turn that into corporate ease or how to translate that into a job. And it's
That's
I-
where
I am
ChatGPT
faster than
ChatGPT is the
ChatGPT.
only thing that'll tell you how to get
Yeah.
these jobs now because it's creating
Yeah.
the jobs.
the thing is I'm faster and more accurate at a Google search than ChatGPT and most of AIs. Like very quick.
Mhm.
I can track down pretty much about anything. And I mean anything. Like the other day, I was like playing was it Project Zomboid
Mhm.
with the gremlins and everything, right? And this random weird sad song from the 70s showed up. And we didn't know what it was called and we needed to look at the lyrics because we feel like we misheard them and they sounded really weird in passing, and I was like, okay, I want to make sure that I didn't just hear what I thought I heard on this lyrics. In the time that it took me to be on the toilet, take a bathroom break, not only had I found out the name of the song, I knew who sang it, and I knew what year it came out.
Wow. That was quick.
Yes.
See, it takes me a while to find anything like that.
I have the fastest hands in the West. Fastest hands in the West at that, and fastest Photoshop. I can Photoshop stuff very quickly. If you need like something done really quick, I can be done like that. If it's like a simple photo edit, I can literally have that done for you. Give me like I'll probably be done in under 10 minutes depending on what it is. And that's if it's really intensive. Like so let's say hypothetically speaking, they needed me to remove the background. I have a lesser version of Photoshop and I can still get that done in like under 10 minutes. But now they do that all with AI, so
No, they don't. Gimo, you come in just in time to hear about the toilet story. Hi, Gimo.
I'm saying that I was searching like there was a random song from the 70s that was on a playlist in Project Zomboid. I had no year, I had no artist, I had nothing, and I found out what the song was, and I had the lyrics within the time it took me to take a potty break.
That's hilarious, though.
So but it's all about figuring out what keywords to put in. So what I had put in was like sad songs of the 70s.
So
And then I
with
put that- and then
me,
female vocals, and then I put down like I think something like female vocals, and then what it gave me was a list of something like top 10 sad songs of the 70s and 80s or something like that. And then going down through there, I managed to find, I think it was called Rivers by Joni Mitchell.
Oh. Oh.
And it was a weird song because it was like I'd never heard it come on the radio ever, not even on oldie stations, and it was a weird song, and I was like, what the hell is this? And so I narrowed everything down, and so within, like I said, the span of a potty break, so basically under 5 minutes, I had the album, I had the name of the person who sang it, I had the name of the song, I had the year it came out.
That's
And it's
amazing.
like,
You're meant to be a librarian. That's what you're meant to be.
I've thought about it before, and I've tried to get those jobs, but you actually have to be there at the right place in the right time.
Yeah, it's hard. You can't. I
To
would be
get
good.
Because like you have to be watching the government website of the area like a hawk
Uh-huh.
to even apply.
Yep.
Because when those things come free,
Oh, I hate to say it, but people die out of those jobs. You can't get in.
I would be such a good librarian.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
really,
worked
really.
in a library for a little bit before the pandemic. And the pandemic took the best job from me. And now I can't get back in. So it was just like, it was a good job. Hang on 1 second.
But there's still some things that evade
I'll
me.
be right back.
Hey chat, how are you guys doing? It's oh crap! I need to go turn the oven on. Hey guys, like, can you guys tell Reiko? I'll be right back. I just gotta go preheat the oven. I'll be right back. Oh, I'll be right back. Hey Reiko, are you back yet? Wait, did I
Oh
get
my
back before her?
goodness.
I think I did.
So,
Welcome back, Jen.
I did the weirdest thing.
What did you do?
I set something on fire.
You said something what?
On fire? Give me a minute.
I don't know.
There's something on fire. I'll be back.
What do you mean something's on fire?
Something's on fire.
Get a blanket. A fire extinguisher. Guys, I'm actually genuinely concerned. Guys, I'm genuinely concerned. I don't know what's on fire. Please tell me what's on fire. I'm actually genuinely concerned. Are you okay? What was on fire? I'm literally in suspense.
I'll be right back.
Call the fire department. Holy shit. Oh. Hello there, chat. How are you doing? Now, I have no idea what's going on right now. Hi, I'm Lady Nimaway. How are you doing? I am also a VTuber. I will not currently, I will not, advertise my things right here, but yes, I hope you are doing well on this lovely Sunday. Here's a funny thing, is I'm listening to this wonderful, like, green noise, but with rain, but it's also raining outside. It's actually really cozy. Man, it is actually super cozy right now. I'm wondering, like, what sort of story could I tell right now to, like, help improve the mood while we worry about Reiko potentially putting out a fire in her house? I mean, you have any questions for me? Just, I mean, like, you could really just ask me about anything. Hi, I'm Nimmy. I like her. I like the sound of rain. I like the taste of matcha.
Boop.
I'm worried about my friend who's potentially putting out a fire as we speak.
I put it out, but
Put it out. No, Reiko.
hang on a
what was
second.
on
I
fire?
gotta get the smoke out. Give me a
What's on
second.
fire?
Give me a
I
second.
need to know. This is not normal things, Reiko.
Well, you know I'm not a very good cook, and I
I'm
forgot
worried
that
about you. Yeah, open all the windows.
I am.
I am so concerned. Suddenly I feel better about my life decisions up to this point. I take that back. I suddenly got sucked into the shorts on YouTube. Like, imagine what we could do if I if I could actually focus enough to escape the YouTube algorithm, the YouTube shorts. I'd be unstoppable. I tell you, unstoppable. Man. What the absolute... What? No! No! YouTube! This is completely... No. No. Why are you sending this to me? Why do you think I'd be interested in this? What the absolute crap? Okay, so chat, to tell you what I'm looking at right now, there is apparently a YouTuber who is a man who collects reborn baby dolls. Let me say that again. This is a man who collects reborn baby dolls, and if you don't know what reborn baby dolls are, consider yourself lucky. Life has been kind to you. You have managed to dodge the crazy train and the people aboard it. Okay? And so I guess what I'm saying, I don't know what I have clicked within recent memory that would make YouTube think that I was interested in a man who collects reborn baby dolls. But, I'm going to actually purge it from my timeline, Because it's like, tell us why. And I was like, because I'm not interested in this. That is too much weird for me right now. That is too much weird.
Okay.
Okay, Reiko, you have some explaining to do.
Okay.
You have some explaining to do. Reiko, there's smoke in your house. You have some explaining to do.
Well, I didn't know that
How did a fire start in your house?
Well, I was cooking.
You were.
I had the stove on.
Okay. You were cooking something, you forgot about it?
Mm-hmm.
What were you cooking?
A turkey burger.
Wait, what burger?
A turkey burger.
A turkey burger?
Yeah, I left the
Okay,
lid on, and it caught fire inside of the pan.
Wait. So the lid caught fire?
Inside the pan. It caught fire inside of the pan. And so
Okay,
the
I can
smoke
tell
was
you-
coming
I
out
can
of the
tell you
holes.
precisely I can actually tell you precisely why it caught fire, Reiko. Do you want to hear this?
Yeah.
It's because it's turkey, and turkey cooks faster than beef.
Oh.
Like, it cooks almost immediately.
Oh. I had it on
Yes.
low heat.
It doesn't matter because, like, turkey cooks almost immediately. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but, like, it will just... It cooks so fast. It cooks faster than chicken, even. Like, because it has almost no fat in it. Like, have you ever tried cooking, like, a lean burger where it has, like, almost no fat in it? And it just becomes, like, a hockey puck?
Mm-hmm.
That's basically the same thing. It cooks really, really fast.
I had the, well, my whole house filled up with smoke.
Yeah.
And so I opened my window in the kitchen and the front door.
Yeah.
And,
We need to get
And I
you one of
poured
those
some-
tiny-
I'm surprised my fire alarm didn't go off.
We need to get you one of those tiny, like, what do you call it, George Foreman grills or something. Because, like, those at least cook on a lower temperature. It'll be done in, like, 2 minutes.
I was
See, we
thinking
need to
about
get you,
it.
like, we need to get you, like, rice cooker meals and stuff, where you just shove a whole bunch of things in the rice cooker, then, like, and you just put it on.
I'm trying to learn these recipes. They're so difficult.
No, they're not. You just have to know what to put in there. You gotta get creative with your rice cooker.
I know how to use the rice cooker. I was trying to make American food.
Wait, I don't know. American food maybe not so good in there. I think American foods require like a crock pot usually.
Oh, I gotta get one of those. Oh, so since the burger was on fire inside of the pan, there was a lot of smoke coming out of the pan.
Yeah.
So, you know how I have like a little tiny vent hole? That vent
Yeah.
hole had a whole bunch of smoke coming out of it, so I knew it was on fire, so I didn't open it.
You know what's the best way to handle this situation?
I had to think creatively. So let me tell you what I did. I
Did you put it
got
in the oven?
no. That would have been a good idea.
That's usually what I do when a pan is smoking.
So what I ended up doing was I poured water in the hole. And it put out the fire.
It's actually
I poured it in there from the tea kettle very carefully. I had very good accuracy. Then
honestly, if it works, it works.
Then I got a fan. And I turned it on. And now I'm waiting for all the smoke to dissipate.
Honestly, the best way to handle like a smoking pan without like setting off your fire alarm kind of deal is like I said before, if it's smoking but not on fire, you can shove it in the oven, even if it is on fire. Like you can literally shove it in the oven, and that'll at least contain what's there.
And eventually it'll go out on its own.
Yeah, or like I said, if you have like a pan lid that doesn't have like a what do you call it, an escape, like it will smother it out. Lids usually smother out fires pretty good.
Mm.
But it has to be the right one. It can't have a whole bunch of holes in it.
This one had one hole.
Yeah,
It was ventilating. I tried to cover the hole with a spoon.
that's probably what kept your house from catching fully ablaze.
I had a fire
Doesn't have a lid on it.
extinguisher ready,
Well, that's good.
but I didn't need to use it. I tried to contain the
worried about you.
smoke. I tried to contain the
so-
smoke.
You have me so worried. You're like, something's on fire. I'm like, what?
I'm about to go check the smoke. Give me a second, and then I'm gonna start my drawing. I'll be right back. Oh my gosh.
Hi, chat. Well, I think I had a pre-prescribed story to tell. Actually, I do have a story. Do you want to know how I learned about the what reborn baby dolls are? I was but a young 20-something-year-old. I think it was 22, 23 maybe. And I was working a job in an antiquated thing that no longer exists, which is known as an eBay store. And those stores were used to help old people who didn't understand stuff to list things on eBay. Okay? And so apparently somebody decided they were going to sell their reborn baby doll collection, and basically reborn baby dolls are weighted and made to look incredibly realistic. And I think they were initially supposed to be for people who lost a baby or something, to be able to, come to terms with the loss or something. I don't know. But they're incredibly creepily weird looking, even from a distance, especially from a distance. And when you're holding them, they are weighted like an actual baby. And it is the creepiest damn thing. Oh my god. Even just putting it in fake, what do you call it, baby carrier or whatever, was very unsettling. Because the head was also weighted like a baby.
Okay, it was done.
And so it would just fall over. Anyway, it was creepy.
So the smoke is still there. The smoke is still
Okay.
there. It's just
I
a lot
I
of
was telling
it.
Chad a weird ass story.
Oh boy.
No, I was telling Chat how I learned what reborn baby dolls were.
Oh my goodness, those things are so real looking.
I know, they're so creepy. But I used to work at an eBay store,
Mm-hmm.
and somebody was selling their collection to get money.
Oh
And
really?
so, yeah, they had I had to move them on occasion and stuff, and they were so creepily real because they were weighted too. You know what I'm talking about? Like the head's weighted and
Uh-huh.
the body is weighted. How it's supposed to be weighted, and so it feels like a baby. And so even if the head falls over to the side, you feel like
Oh my
'Cause your brain
goodness.
is, filling in the gaps, thinking like, oh god, this looks like a baby from if you blink or you squint your eyes, this looks like an actual baby, and it had a creepily real paint job, all of them. It was so uncomfortable.
Oh my
I'm like,
goodness.
what the hell are these? And I think she was selling 3 of them. I can only imagine how many she kept.
I
I only
wouldn't want a reborn baby doll.
me neither.
Unless I use it as a prop for a movie or something.
They're creepy though. I don't like them. So
They're good props for movies.
Yeah, that would actually be a good prop. Yeah, that would actually be a good use for it. But I'll be honest, I don't think I could actually keep those in my house. I don't think I could have any. They're like, no. Mm-mm.
It's like the Annabelle
No.
doll. You
Well,
wouldn't
listen,
keep
I
an
like-
Annabelle doll.
No, I like babies, but I wouldn't like.
No,
I wouldn't
Annabelle
keep
the
a
doll.
Oh yeah, no, Annabelle. Yeah, no, Annabelle's creepy. Here's the funny thing: the original Annabelle doll was actually a Raggedy Ann doll.
Really?
Yes. So when they're telling all those stories about creepy Annabelle and everything, they're really talking about a Raggedy Ann doll. But in the movies, they made it look way more creepy. They're like, let's make it one of those creepy porcelain dolls. And
That's crazy.
And
I
there was
didn't
a
know
guy-
that.
I think there was a guy who purchased like the Warren house or whatever, complete with the museum in the basement, and and people had been spreading rumors that the Annabelle doll had gone missing when in reality it's still there. It's just
Really? I thought that was true.
no, that was just a
He did that on purpose.
That was just a rumor.
Man, I was like looking forward to that one being real.
What you want it to breach containment?
Yes, I like the fact that that could have been a real thing.
What, like a possessed doll?
Yes, I like horror stories.
Well, it's not about. I mean, I guess you're right. Yeah, I do like horror stories too. But it's more like, I don't know, the what do you call it? The Warrens, the are actually kind of, how do I say this? Kind of disappointing. So I've watched a lot of the deep dives into like the Warrens and stuff, and their backstory and what they said versus what was actually true or most likely true.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they're looking like a whole bunch of they're like proper charlatans. Like sadly, like they're actual fakes. They didn't have the sanctioning of the church to perform exorcisms or any of that crap. That was a lie. But it's like, I don't know. The weird things about the Warrens are the stuff that almost nobody's actually heard. Like in reality, as it turns out, they didn't have a perfect relationship or anything close to it, and they had this woman. Wasn't even a woman. It was like an underage girl from, like, I don't know, the husband's like bus route, staying in their house for years, and I think he was having an illicit relationship with her, and she was like underage, like way underage.
No way.
Well, this was happening. Yes. So like all these stories of like the Annabelle doll and like I don't know, it's like was it The Conjuring? I can't remember what all the different ones were. Like during all of these different things, like he's just like shacking up with like a 15-year-old.
Ugh.
It's gross.
Yeah, I'm good.
And they're like, guys, the power of love will conquer all. We're
No, that's not the power of love. That's something else.
No, what I'm saying is like that's one of the ongoing things in the movies from what I understand is like the strength of their relationship has overcome all like the powers of evil. It's like, bro, you're cheating on your wife with a child. What's your problem?
Ugh.
Ugh.
That's disgusting. I'm
It is
sorry.
disgusting. It's nasty. No, but that was like the worst thing I heard about them. Like there's some other stuff about them lying or like going out of their way to try to make things seem more involved than they were. But out of all of it, that was the most egregious thing to me. Because it's like, okay, so I guess the whole like ghost hunting thing it really isn't paying the bills, so you're taking on a bus route. Okay, that's an honest way to live. But also apparently you picked up a teenager too, and she started living in your house. Normal things.
That's so weird. Why people gotta be weird with kids all the time?
Oh, and this was like I think during like the 70s maybe. So let's.
It's like you can't get enough of children. with
I don't even
this?
know. I don't know. Like this is the thing. I still don't understand. I think people like justify this stuff to themselves, like in their head, maybe.
Don't they get it?
Like I don't know. I guess like they justify, like they're sitting there and they're thinking, and then they kind of then go down the process of like justifying that kind of weird choice. Because like if you talk to any of these people, they compartmentalize, like this is the most normal crap for them in the world. They think this is totally normal, and they'll tell you that you're the one who's wrong. And it's the weirdest.
This is true.
Oh. But that's what I'm saying. Is like, I don't know. People justify the weirdest stuff to themselves. I don't know. Let's talk about something else. You know what?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm like going quiet. I'm sorry.
The Kabuki movie was that I watched was actually pretty good.
Kabuki.
It's actually it was actually pretty good. Better than I think most of the newer movies I've seen come out in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Kokuho.
Kokoho.
Yes. It's actually pretty good. It's about this kid. He's like his dad is his dad's a Yakuza boss, and he does this performance
Okay, I pulled
in
it
like
up.
this, in the tea house, and he gets seen by this kabuki master. And after like certain life events happen, his mom wants him to go straight. She wants him to like have an honest career, and so she sends him off to be with to train under that kabuki master. But he also has a son, and that's where the drama comes in. Because
Oh
because
boy.
the son stands to inherit, while he's an outsider, and this is a particular trade that is kept within families. Like that's like your blood matters in this in that particular craft. So if you're a nobody, it's hard to go particularly far in all of that.
I
So that's where the
see.
drama comes in, and there's just a whole bunch of things going on in that movie. But it's actually pretty good. Like I'm gonna say, if it doesn't win any awards, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Is
I
it
think
in
it's already
any
won
film
some.
festival?
I think it was in Cannes. I think it won some things at Cannes Film Festival. They were playing it in select areas within the States in IMAX, and I can only imagine just how awesome that would look in IMAX. Oh, but they didn't have it. They didn't have it any theaters over here in the general vicinity. They might if it wins an Academy Award, but it's actually pretty good. Is it the best film I've ever seen? Maybe not, but it is definitely up there. Like of the general experience of it,
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty good. I managed to find a copy online after all this time. I was trying to see if I could find somebody had found a copy on streaming, because if it's on streaming, it's not one that I have access to. Like there's literally no way that I think that I can currently watch that film legally, but I did find a copy. It took me a couple weeks, but I found it. It is definitely worth watching, and I would have watched it in theaters if they had it available here. I would have actually spent money on that, and that's kind of rare for me in this day and age. And I don't think I would have regretted it. Jack Frost Commission? I don't know. Wait, what is it?
Yeah, I could take a Jack Frost commission. Jack Frost from Shin Megami Tensei.
Oh.
I need to do something with this necklace. He wanted
what do you
this
mean?
exact one
He
necklace,
wants that exact one.
but he can't have the exact necklace. I told him
Yeah, honestly, the thing is that
because you can't have exact things.
well,
that's
not
somebody
even
else's.
It's not even just that. It has to do with the fact that with your current resolution and everything like
That's
that,
not gonna happen.
That amount of detail isn't even gonna show up.
Nope.
So that amount of detail. So if you can do like if you can do something to kind of fudge it a little bit to kind of make it look vaguely that shape, but not.
Yeah, I
You know what I'm
still
talking
gotta
about?
think. I'm still gonna think of how it's gonna look, but right now I know it's gonna have a
That
blue
is way too
circle.
much detail. It's not even if you were to go and trace the whole thing. And I'm not saying to do that. I'm saying even if you were to go and trace the whole darn thing, it's not gonna show up at the size that it's gonna be on his neck.
Yeah,
Because just in terms of resolution,
because it's
not-
gonna be a little
so-
tiny circle in a panel. Nobody's gonna see this.
Yeah, you can do like I would say do the blue circle, and then try to do something like that's more symbolic of the general shape of what's there, rather than actually going in and doing all of the detail. And like I said, it's because it has to do with the fact that the detail's just not gonna show up.
I know.
Because like you're all the way.
When I do
you're all
his
the way,
VTuber, it's going to have to
yeah.
be detailed. But right now,
Yeah.
this it's not gonna.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be
You're already at the
maximum.
You're already what's the word I'm looking for? You're already scrolled all the way in. You're at the point where the lines are sort of pixelated. Yeah, you're not gonna see that level of detail with being all the way in like that close. If you're at
Yeah.
the point where everything's pixelated, they're not gonna see that level of detail. Like I've had to learn that myself, where I have to make the general size a little bit bigger than I expect it to be, so that when I go in to do rendering, I'm not gonna be in so close I see pixels.
I really feel like it's not gonna be too much
Well,
of
there's gonna be-
anything.
Yeah. What I was saying is, what you can do is like put like a circle in the center, and then do the general shape of a tree, but you don't have to do all of the details. Just get the general shape of what's there, and do a shorthand. So be like more symbolic of what's supposed to be there rather than literal. Because the thing is, like, you just don't have the resolution
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
at that size. Yeah, you just don't have the resolution and the pixels to do that.
I'll draw the tree on a different layer.
Okay, I'm gonna cheer you up right now. I have no idea what this is saying in Korean. Actually, I think it's somebody's humidifier, and for some reason, it actually is cute. Hold on.